Hello, welcome back. I'm Darcy Darkness, and this is Confessions from the Dark Side. And how are you all this wonderful day? Happy Easter, Ostara, Spring Equinox, Passover, whichever you celebrate. Happy day to you. Yes, we're here to celebrate another holiday. And in true horror fashion, wouldn't be Confessions from the Dark Side if we didn't. Now, I'm going to do the disclaimer because might as well. I have no idea how clean this will be. So, we are full of so much adult content. Some of you may think that this is unnecessary, and some of you may think that this isn't needed. If you are one of those people, then thanks for checking us out. But I will say this only once. If you can't stand the heat, then get the fuck out of my kitchen. Now, for everyone else who likes what we have here, then regular scheduled programming will continue. Shall we get started? Are we ready? Well, what are we covering today? Well, as I said, happy Easter, Passover, Ostara to all. The question you must be asking yourself, is this another holiday or celebration safe from being hijacked for horror? Well, no. It seems there is a lot of very dodgy titles out there that are actually for this celebration. And I don't think any celebration is actually particularly safe from horror, which is not a bad thing because I'm not saying it's not safe in a bad way. I'm just saying that there is no stone unturned. There is no source untapped. Put it that way. If there's a subject or a topic that horror can use, then they're going to use it, aren't they? Yes, yes, yes. I didn't say they were going to use it well, but they'll still use it. I believe that no day should be left unturned, and that all should take their turn in the genre and see what stories we can come up with and make this holiday season the greatest one. Lore and gore, people. Lore and gore. So this is Zombie Jebus Day for Christians alike, where they killed their saviour and then he rose again. Another holiday taken from another religion to attract more followers. Okay, what does that sound like? Begins with a C, ends with a T. If you want to witness the atrocities his own people did to him, then I would advise you to watch something that was not horror related, but Passion of the Christ, it was horror enough because it was very violent. So technically body horror in that genre because of the torture and that. And it's the closest thing you will get. Christianity. Easter's date changes. Yes, that's right. Never known an anniversary to change dates. Sounds legit, right? So between the 22nd of March and the 25th of April each year, which coincides with what holiday? The spring equinox and the first Sunday after the first full moon after the equinox. Let that sink in. Yes. This is the facts, or sorry, lore technically, because we all know that, again, these have events were written about. There is no actual physical proof that they did happen. So, again, I am not shitting on anyone's beliefs. This is just me saying how it is that this was written about. There is no physical evidence. It was written about a good story, or was it? So, we're going to go into some, like I said, some of the facts, as we'll put it loosely as I air quote in the sky. So, like I said, the Eastern Orthodox, which is Easter, is celebrated between the 4th of April and May each year. It's Passover in Greek and ends 40 days later with the Feast of Ascension. That sounds more horror like there. Ascension again. Do some research, writers. Maybe give us something lorific and gorific with topics such as new beginnings, new life of the Ascension. Sounds more horror, yeah? The Protestant Christianity, some celebrate Eastertide, which is 50 days after Easter, which is known as Pentecost Sunday. So for pagans, like myself, it's the symbolism of the spring equinox, Ostara. This goddess represents spring and brings us into new beginnings. With new beginnings brings us a balance between light and dark. We celebrate this holiday on the 19th of March, which was actually this week, which has already passed. I am sure whenever you celebrate your new beginnings, I hope you are doing it in your very own way. The symbols for Easter can be found in many different cultures and religions around the globe, and they seem to represent something similar. Easter is a celebration that most people celebrate in their own way, but history shows the significance of paganism from the Judaism Passover. There are many historical roots between both of the religions and how their symbols and their celebrations kind of overlap, etc. Symbols of Easter and Ostara, Passover, and the spring equinox. Rabbits. There is no clear reason why the bunny became such a big symbol for the celebration, and also delivering eggs. But again, for Ostara, it is believed that the rabbit is a symbol of new life, yet only arrived in the States in the 17th century by German immigrants. Again, another country and culture bringing a piece of their home to their new beginning. Building a nest for the creature to lay colourful eggs, this got replaced by chocolates and candy, decorated baskets of sweet treats and gifts. Remember, leave out some carrots for the bunny, as you need to store up in carbs apparently for all that hopping around. Eggs and hunt. I don't know about you, but in Scotland we didn't have egg hunts until relatively recently. When I was wee, they didn't. It was mostly just like an American thing, an American tradition. So to do similar to like the how Halloween is much bigger there as it is here. So it isn't what it is today either. It still isn't in proportion to how it's celebrated over there. Also, things evolve through time, new beginnings, new lives, etc. Especially basically Easter evolution. Christians, the egg represents the stone covering Jebus's tomb that he managed to not only come back to life but push a very fucking heavy boulder on his own after being in a dead state with no energy, no food, yet he managed to do this all on his own, because that's believable. We are not that gullible. Who wrote this shit, really? Decorating eggs was brought in by the 13th century, but eggs were not on the menu during Lent, so decorating them as a symbol of fasting and a time of penance, then eat them on Easter Sunday after they had been decorated. Again, how long are these eggs lasting when this is like the 13th century? Come on, people. Really? Candy. Second biggest holiday for sweet treats and chocolate eggs is Easter. Gives us a new beginning, new life. Yes, it's called diabetes and obesity. Thank you. 19th century Europe. Jelly beans, yes, because of their shape. When you think about it, it kind of looks like a fetus. Kind of has the shape, so it's a better representation. But I doubt the jelly bean would be as popular as a chocolate egg. Killer jelly beans fighting for their place in the Easter parade. Slaughtering all the eggs and rabbits. I could see that one massive Stay Puft sized jelly bean taking over the Easter celebration, going rogue and causing havoc. Would you watch that? I would probably watch that. Parades, again, American tradition in New York, so that everyone can show off their new outfits, their Sunday best, and what? To make people envious and jealous. Uh-oh, that's a plot right there. Jealousy, greed, envy. There we go. A parade. I think that's been done. We've had slaughterous parades before. Dark Knight kind of had one. So, foods, lamb. Again, spring lambs. When you see all the wee babies looking all delicious in the field, yes, I said it. When I actually ate food, lamb was one of my favourites. So, yes, they look nommy in the field just lying there. And it's traditionally served in the springtime and also on Easter Sunday with the nom 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 roasted potatoes, gravy trimmings. Why do I do this myself? I'm just making myself hungry. Would you rather be poisoned by your feast or use meat as your weapon in a plot to save your Easter feast, perhaps? Who the fuck knows? Flowers and lilies. Again, I actually associate lilies with death, not a new beginning, because again, lilies are used. They're used in wedding bouquets, but they're also used for decorating like big centerpieces for like graves and stuff, and also for funerals and things like that. So I don't see it as the symbol of purity. I see it as death. But it shouldn't surprise you here. We're called confessions of from the dark side. So lilies are a symbol of purity and the rebirth of Christ. When he rose from the dead, like the original zombie he is, or was, we have the Catholic Church to thank for this story. This plot, they created one of the best creatures in body horror, the zombie. Thank you, Catholicism. So Easter, Ostara, Passover type horror movies that we have. Bunnyman, the Bunnyman Massacre. The Bunnyman has a few movies, by the way. I think there's like 5 in total. And then you have Bunnyman Vengeance. The cover themselves is Gore. So you can imagine it's probably gore and random. The night before Easter, Easter Day, and I'm sorry, but when I read this, I full on flat out laughed my arse off. I was just like, Easter Day, really? Here comes Peter Cottontail, not Cottontail, Cottontail. I want to see a murderous Peter Rabbit. What about you? Easter Sunday, Easter Bunny Bloodbath, Easter Bunny Kill Kill, Cottontail with a K, obviously it's kill representation. Peter Rottentail, again, Rottentail, Rottenbottom, who the fuck knows. Serial Rabbit series, there is I think 5 of them, or maybe 6. Night of the Lepus, that again, that's quite a famous one, it was out in the 70s. Cold Prey on the 3rd day in other wild holidays. Again, if you're not aware, holidays actually is a white cover with a guy in a white bunny mask. It kind of reminds me of a TV show that was on Channel 4. Fuck, and it was a bunny mask. But yeah, that's what it looks like, and it's just like a guy dressed as a bunny. I'm assuming it's a guy. Fifth of Jesus now. Again, another one that had me in hysterics. Feaster Sunday. Very wordplay there. Resurrected. Again, it's a better title for Easter, would you not say? Cute little buggers. Again, what the fuck? Bunny the Killer Thing. Easter Casket. Easter Bunny Massacre. The Bloody Trail. And Easter Bunny Massacre. And again, I think I've put Rotten Tail in there before. No, it's actually just Rotten Tail and Dead Snow. I didn't think Dead Snow was very Easter-like. The artwork on all of these will make you want to binge them. Who knew there were so many Easter movies out there, leaving no stone unturned, as I said? Is there, how many of these movies have you actually seen? How many have you heard? And how many have I read out that you've laughed at? Because I've laughed at a few of them. I've watched a few on this list, though. I have watched, where is it? The Lepus one, 'cause that was like one of the older ones. And I have seen Dead Snow in the past and Holidays. But the rest of them, a lot of them aren't available on Prime in the United Kingdom, which is a bit shite, to be honest. And I don't use Netflix, so I don't really have the option to watch it on there if it was available. But I think most of them are available on Prime in the States, or you can rent them in the States. How do you celebrate this spring new beginning, new chapter holiday? Do you do anything outside the box? Do you not follow the traditions? Do you do something different? Please let us know in the comments below. Did you like hearing about the lore, story, a little teaser, or little... Did you like the breakdown of Easter, Ostara, Passover, Ostara? Do you like it when we pick apart the holidays and the celebrations in the year? Do you like it when we do that? Do you hate it when we do that? Let us know in the comments below. I'm always into a bit of hate, isn't everybody? Hate is going to hate. So, like I said, that was Confessions from the Dark Side presents Happy Zombie Jeebus Day. I hope you're doing everything that you want to do and in your way. And if people won't let you, then shut the door and tell them to fuck off. That's pretty much how I see it. If people are not going to respect the way you want to celebrate a day, then you do it your way and you just don't have to deal with them. Tell us in the comments below, what movie do you watch on Zombie Jesus Day or New Beginnings, Spring Equinox? Do you watch any horror movies? Do you watch something different? Let us know in the comments below. What is your favourite movie to watch at Easter? Or do you not watch movie? Let us know in the comments below. Is there a movie that a movie concept you think that they haven't touched on for this holiday? Let us know in the comments below. If you like content like this, remember to go check us out on our social media platforms. Confessions from the Dark Side has a Twatter, which is X, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Amazon Music, Spotify, and Buzzsprout. Let us know what you think on our social media and let us get chatting about this topic, all the topics. Let's grow our community and spread how awesome the horror community actually is. If you'd like to know us, get to know us as individuals, then you can check out our links below. I am Darcy Darkness, and my channel is Behind the Mash Reviews, and I have a YouTube, a Instagram, a Twitch, and a Kick. Lunar has a YouTube, a Twitch, and an Instagram, and it's Lunar X Rising. And if you want to reach out to us at any point via email, confessionsfromthedarkside@gmail is the channel's email address, or Darcy is Behind the Mash Reviews at gmail.com, and Lunar is lunarxrising@gmail.com. It has been awesome speaking to you today and spending some quality time with our community, and I can't wait to speak to you on the next one. So don't be a stranger, reach out if you want to chat and interact with us, and we will see you in the next one. Confessions from the Dark Side presents Happy Zombie Jesus Day, and I'm Darcy Darkness, and that was Confessions from the Dark Side. Later!